And we're back. Thank you for staying tuned in to MSK Detroit. We are live every Wednesday on Urban Nation Radio. You can also catch us on Tuesdays and Thursdays on RadioForDivas.com at 6 p.m. We have been in the studio, right, with Tara Emalee, the hair artist, discussing hair care and
healthy hair.
Yes, healthy hair, and being responsible for our community. And it kind of evolved into us putting money back into our community, because that's what we're always talking about, is rebuilding our community. And if we're taking care of our hair, why not take care of our hair while we take care of our community? You did?
I did.
So Daisha, before we went to break, she was talking about Black owned beauty brands that we should all know about. One of them that when I first started my transition into being natural was Miss Jessie's. Love them. Like that it was great for me for my transition period. Because those were mixed girls, it kind of hit the texture of the processed hair and the unprocessed hair. Like it was perfect for whatever I needed. Like I was able to do my twist outs and it was great. Now it's a little, it's not that great for my hair now that I'm completely natural.
Right.
But it was great for that transition period. But nonetheless,
I wonder what that was about. I wonder what that was about.
What was about?
Why it worked better.
Well, some products target different things, you know. So that's targeted more of the transitional phase of, you know, going natural, as opposed to now she's all natural. She needs a different product. So what do you use now, Anisha?
Now I use a lot of stuff that I make myself.
Okay.
Just because
You're awesome.
I like to know what's in it. I make my own, and I like the way it smells when I make it. And
I like that idea.
And I know so my hair is very fickle, right? It's thick. It look like it might be a Brillo pad, but when you touch it, it's soft.
Yeah.
So I need it to be really moisturized, but I don't need anything heavy.
Right.
So a lot of things for coarse hair out here, like they just leave such a really bad residue in my hair. And like by day 2, my hair just looks so dirty. And I'm not washing my hair every day. I'm just not. I'm not doing it.
Sidebar, what I do want to say, I did want to mention, because I heard you say residue on your hair. Quick tip that some people don't know is that depending on how often you wash your hair, how often you put products in your hair, and how much, it is good to do a clarifying shampoo once or twice a month, and that'll get rid of all that residue, all the buildup that you have, and give you a clean slate. So if your hair isn't doing what you want it to do, it's probably because you have too much buildup. Hit it with a clarifying shampoo, followed by your regular daily shampoo or whatever, and you're good to go. It'll be nice and clean.
It is. And if you're into using natural things, for my clarifying, I use apple cider vinegar. It is great.
Yes, that is a good
it is so, like, when they say squeaky clean, that's how my hair is, squeaky clean afterwards. And definitely need to hit it with some conditioner afterwards, because that is not the smell. That is not the smell, but
the smell or texture, really.
Right. Because it will give you that little hardness if you don't deep condition and all that. But that apple cider vinegar, it gets you together. And I use that when I have my braids in, when I do twist or whatever it is, especially if it's that kinky twist hair or some synthetic hair. Hit it with that apple cider vinegar. Is great, especially if you're allergic to that coating.
There you go.
On there.
You know what gets my hair, clarifies my hair, and this is old school ghetto.
Dawn soap.
Yep, I was just about to say dishwashing liquid. I will only do it if it's Palmolive or Dawn.
Dawn, I recommend Dawn.
And
but you cannot do it too much. You cannot
do it when you done sulfurated your hair.
Sulfurate for sure.
When you
might have to clarify twice.
When you done Blue Magic when you done did a for real moisturizing, like grease your scalp situation, that's when you have to clarify it like that.
Yeah.
Or if
I've never tried that.
Or it's been a long time since you washed your hair. You know that there's a lot
after a sew-in, I use dishwashing liquid.
Yes.
For sure.
I've never, ever done that.
Try it.
My grandma taught me that. Yep. So thank you, Grandma, for saving me a couple dollars. Because
I've used dishwashing liquid for my bubble bath.
for sure, the bubble bath, they give you the best suds, and it helps the residue not cling to the tub.
Yes.
Right. Thank you, Grandma, also as well.
Shout out to Grandma,
especially if you have put a little cap full of bleach in your bath.
Gotta put this is my bath water regimen. So it's hot water, bubble bath, dishwashing liquid for the bubbles, olive oil, and a cap full of vinegar, and a cap full of bleach. Yeah, that's a lot for one hot bath.
So depending on why I'm taking my bath, because I take baths for different reasons, y'all.
Okay.
Sometimes it might
put
be
that out there,
right? Sometimes it might be a cap full of bleach with my bubble bath and my oil, and my water. Sometimes it's alcohol, and I prefer the green rubbing alcohol.
Green, okay.
Yes, the green rubbing alcohol. It definitely helps with like relieving those achy muscles. So after a good workout, put a little rubbing alcohol in your bath water. It helps with that.
Really?
Yes.
Rubbing alcohol?
Some green rub. And the green, I like the green because it doesn't, when alcohol hit the steam, it give you that like teary eye.
Right.
The green rubbing alcohol doesn't do that as much. I love it. It's wonderful. A little Epsom salt. I think I'm taking one of those.
When you get home, you just felt it?
Yes.
Oh, man.
So,
those are ways to keep money in your, help save money at home, in addition to circulating those dollars with those black-owned products. So, we want to help people create financial freedom in our community.
Just the black women and men out here that's even selling those products. Like, they're distributors too. You go to their salon, they have those products on the shelves for you. Get it through them.
That's true.
Most definitely. And like I was saying before, if you don't, I don't knock nobody from wearing weave. I love my weave. If you gonna wear your weave, why not get it from your sister that's selling it?
Yeah.
The young lady that look like you. And I do know a couple of I've gotten some hair from Crown Luxury. Love it. And her closures, they be on point.
Her closures?
Yes, because I'm all about.
I'm not that deep into it.
I don't want none of my hairs out. I don't want none of my hairs out. If I'm doing a sew in, put it all in there.
Wrap it all up.
Wrap it all up because I want it all to be the same amount healthy. I don't want my edges to look different from the rest of my hair.
If you keep up with your hair and healthy hair care, you ain't got to worry about all that.
That's true.
It'll match them bundles, girl.
But also, I don't want to have to straighten my edges all that often.
Word. That's a good point.
My blentation is not going to naturally be like Dacia's blentation. Unless, of course, I got these natural extension bundles that look like my hair. Then I don't got to worry about it.
That's true. I didn't think about that.
So when I get myself, I want it all wrapped up, braid it all up, sew it all up. Don't mess with my edges. Don't do none of that.
Right.
You can't do it.
With a sew-in, I always love a sew-in. Maybe a week or two after I get it. That's when it's at its finest for me.
You think?
Yeah.
When it's full,
because it's all set in. New sew-ins are like so.
And it's
tight
all manipulated because your hair hurt.
Right. So once I'd say the next week is when it's like perfect. Like, okay, they done loosened up a little bit,
but your edge is still naturally on fleek.
Naturally on fleek, still there a week later.
So and especially with all these holiday things going on, and I don't care what nobody say. If you got somebody that's taking care of their hair, they would love some hair care products for Christmas because that junk is expensive.
Yeah,
it is.
Even if you just get them one product, spend $15 and get a good product, they'll love you forever. And if you receive one for the holidays, please put it to use.
Yeah.
Just try it out. You never know if it's going to work or not until you try it.
Try it. You might like it.
You know what? While we're talking about buying black, I want to bring to everybody's attention. There's this group on Facebook, Buy Black Business Day, and it's an endeavor to the 15th of every month be declared Buy Black Day. I think that's cool. Usually things like that come around once a year. Buy Black Day, Black Friday, whatever. But the 15th of every month, I think that's kind of cool.
That's cool. But what if I don't have money on the 15th?
That's true. But a lot of people get paid on the 1st and the 15th. But it also teaches people to, you know, prepare and learn how to plan in advance. So if you know that the 15th is coming on the 1st, you have your money set aside. And, you know, and it creates a pattern for, you know, budgeting and preparing. Of course, I need to take my own advice on that, but, you know.
I also think it does help you with, okay, so if I know that every 15th is buy black, it puts that in my forefront. So you know what? I didn't get to buy it on the 15th, but I'm still gonna go to such and such
website and buy it whenever.
Because you're still supporting them.
And you're still dedicated to the cause. Even if it's not Black History Month, you're still talking about your ancestors in June or whatever. You know what I mean? You gotta be, you know, consistent, not just that one measly day or month, you know.
And I've said it before, every Christmas I definitely try to shop small for everybody on my list. Like, I'm in all the, and you might spend a little bit more on what you get your people, but I mean, first of all, hopefully you're not buying Christmas gifts for people that you don't care about. Hopefully we are all fiscally responsible enough to just buy gifts for people that we care about
and that deserve them.
So
you've been a naughty boy.
At this point, if I spend an extra, you know, $10-15 on a t-shirt because I bought it from a small Black owned business, I don't feel like, oh man, I could have got this cheaper at Macy's. You know what I mean?
Right. People don't understand like supply and chain management. That my background is in that. And when you buy in bulk and when you have a organization and a tier platform where you can spread out that order and people, you can get by billions. Of course they're gonna knock down things when you buy in bulk. You know what I'm saying? So if the Asians are, with their buying power able to buy X amount of bundles, and sell them for this price, then you got to understand things like that.
You only can buy 45
and a Shakwa around the corner, she can't.
Right, she only can buy 45 bundles.
So therefore, it's going to cost just a little bit more. However, catch her this time next year or whatever, her business is going to be, you might get a much better deal next year. You get what I'm saying? So you just got to learn how to be patient and stick with people and not always be concerned with, how
you're
much
not
you're
getting a deal.
You're not getting a deal. Oh man, why you can't show me no love? Everybody
want to hook up.
Everybody wants to hook up, but the love is
also
that.
If the quality is there,
where's the love on my end? You see me as an entrepreneur. I'm a business person. I'm trying to build my brand. I can't afford to take a loss per se. Although I want to have great customer service and create repeat buying business. It still it doesn't behoove me to give away the cow. Like.
You're gonna be homeless.
I can't give away the cow. And people want you to give away cows when you're doing business with them. And it's unfortunate that you don't understand that those couple of dollars go a long way.
They truly do. And it matters whether or not I can employ somebody in my business. Because if I'm giving everybody a hookup, I can't afford
I gotta cut hours.
Right. I can't afford to have nobody working the counter. So I gotta do it all and pay the bills.
And it's much easier for, like I said, for bigger corporations to not even notice the couple of dollars that's missing or whatever
there is
on that discount.
They started somewhere though.
They definitely did start somewhere, and I feel like at one point in time there was no sale rack.
No,
I gotta sell everything at full price so that I can reach this level. You know what I'm saying? Like I personally understand that side of business. Like we gotta take a step back so that we can run forward. You know what I mean? Like unfortunately, I have to cut your hours this week, but as much money that we're going to save this month, next month I'll be able to give you, that raise that you were looking for because we were able to get out of the black, out of the red, and now we're in the black. Or, so hopefully people can understand that business mindset and stop asking for the hookup when they go into these establishments and just realize let me just give you what it's worth. So think about that. Let it marinate while we're on break, and start Googling some Black businesses that you can support out here in these streets.
Yeah, to buy your Christmas.
Yeah, we'll be back. MSK Detroit.